Alrighty, we're here. I'm here. It's time. I'm not late. You're late. It's totally you, not me. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, everybody. Hope you're all having a splendid day, and I appreciate you for taking some time to be here today. I'm gonna take just a second to listen to the audio. Give me 1 second here, guys. And I've confirmed it's good. I'm happy with it. How you doing, everyone? What's new? How you living? Happy to see you here. Shiny Pokehunts, Ace, Peace Out Cacti, Screamoo as sleeps. That was the definition of late? Yeah, it'd be that way sometimes. Oh, Screamoo with a light goal of 13. I'll take it. That will work. What's everybody up to today? Anything cool going on for the day? Anything interesting? How you doing, Screamoo? Yeah, bro, I miss you too. I need Buddy to be here ASAP. But I think his course is done soon, and hopefully he comes back after that. I tried my best at the spelling ace, but I'm not known to be the best in any regard, and that goes for spelling as well. I'm gonna say real quick, I will be eating a little bit of food today while I stream, so don't mind me. I haven't eaten today, and I need it. So here we are. This is, it was supposed to be cold, but I had a blonde moment, and I heated it up. It's a macaroni salad. Got some onions, got some bacon, got some Spam, got some noodles, got some cheese. I don't know how nutritious it is, but it is delicious. So shout out to Jan for that, but if you're sitting there wondering why the hell I'm not hunting and why I'm not speaking, it's probably because I got a mouthful of food, given the fact that I am starved. I'm a poor little boy. Nobody feeds me. First encounter down of the day, my friends. I do gotta make sure that was on both counters, right? Okay, perfect. No shinies yet, but that's usual. Hopefully we'll find something today. I'm denying my daily 10 resets. Why? What did your daily 10 resets do to you that you had to deny them? Refresh the stream so Billin gets ad revenue. You know, I should really turn off the ads, because frankly, I gotta be honest, they're not worth having on. And it just annoys you guys. So one of these days, I think I'm going to seriously look into, mayhaps next stream, turning those off. I just want to see if there's any algorithmic benefit to having them on versus off. So I guess it'll be a little bit of a test. But yeah, what's wrong with that Snivy, man? You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Eden gets the pass so long as we get the sound effect. Well, hopefully it's loud enough. Tell you what, I'm gonna do it and we'll see. I'm gonna do it and we'll see. So, got a spoonful of bacon and shit. Pull up, pull it up. I don't think it's that loud, but hopefully it is. I auditioned to be a musician on a project. I won't get into much detail, but I hope I get the job. Well, best of luck to you, my friend. I did press it. Yeah, I'll press it again. Let me know if you hear it, but it just played right there. I heard it. Yeah, I guess I gotta do some fixing on the old friggin' soundboard. I've been neglecting it for months. I guess I've just been lazy, but we'll get there at some point. Yeah, congratulations, dude. I hope you get it. That's a really cool thing to be a part of, so I hope you get that opportunity. Yeah, we got our first 1%er of the day, console number 30. It's a Psyduck. Show me that in blue, please. Yeah, you gotta do them, can't be denied. I agree. Anyone hunting today? Anything cool going on? Or are y'all just chilling, hanging out? I'm good on hearing that? God damn. Doesn't even want the sound effect. Yeah, the bacon's good, and the shit is good too, believe it or not. Yeah, I heard it that time, but it's uber quiet. Okay, well, the unfortunate thing is I think I have to turn all of my sound effects up and then balance them. Oh, no, you know what it is? It's because it picks them up from, the PC as the source, as opposed to the app. And I think it's quieter because the music takes precedent. But I don't know, I'll get it figured out. I'll get it figured out. Starting a Dream Team quest, though, in Black 2. Nice! What are you going to start off with? What's going to be your first choice? Your shiny car hunting. We love it. We love it, dude. What kind of car are you looking at buying? Still upset that the old diesel's fucked up, but I swear if I was there, I'd buy it off you, man. I really would. Good old diesel Rover. Those are not common here whatsoever. Not something you'll see around here. But I get it. I get it. The thing is, if the cost to repair is less than a new car, I would say just buy a new car. I know people say, oh yeah, we could find more issues going inside, but that's, I mean, that's anything mechanical. If you don't buy something brand new, you could always buy somebody else's problems as well and end up in the exact same spot, but without the knowledge of what was in there to begin with. But that's just my mechanics perspective. Your message failed to send. Well, I think people got notified. Did anybody, did you get notified in the Discord when you guys showed up here? I've been told it failed to send, but then I see that it's sent, so I don't understand. Probably will evolve my main file for transferring stuff up and holding my living decks. Understandable. Ooh, we got another 1% on the screen. Console number 11. We got a Slowpoke. I thought that was shiny, but shiny Slowpoke is light, I believe, right? Vroom! I need to buy a GBA link cable, GameCube to GBA link, and whatever, and 2 GBAs, so whatever charger. There's a, I don't know if you can still find them, but there's an aftermarket Mad Catz one. I have it from when it was purchased in like 2005 or whatever. But it has a, it's an all-in-one, so it'll do GameCube to Game Boy, it'll do Game Boy to Game Boy, and they used to be cheap. I don't know if they are anymore, but that might be worth looking into to see if you can find an all-in-one, so you don't need multiple. Still got it about the rangy. Gonna get something almost new on PCP. Well, I'm imagining that doesn't mean the drug, but I'm not super familiar with what that is. Hey, I mean, if you're gonna do that, just make sure you're getting a good interest rate, man. I mean, it's hard for me to comment on that because I'm super anti-new vehicle, just in general. Yeah, but I get it. I understand it for people that aren't mechanics and want something that's not going to cause them a whole bunch of problems. Then again, I think new cars cause problems, but that's just me. That's just me. Got my heart set on a Volkswagen Polo R-Line. Polo. I'm actually not familiar with that. Is that an SUV? It might just have a different name than we have for ours here, because that is, yeah, not something I think I've heard of before. But I also don't know anything about new cars, really, either, so I guess there's that to be said as well. Shiny Slowpoke is shit. It's pretty rough. I mean, it's not Goldango levels of shit, but it's not good. Yeah, I can understand why you'd need 2 chargers regardless. That makes sense, because you can't trade on the DS on GBA games. Really? You can only use it to trade Pokemon up to Gen 4? Oh, fuck. That's kind of dumb. That's a lot of dumb. It's like a mini golf? So it's a smaller version of a car? Is it like a... fuck, I can't think of those things. Like a... What is it? Like a Mirage? What is that? A Mitsubishi Mirage? Is it small like that? I guess I could just look up a photo if I didn't want to be an idiot. What was it called again? Okay. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Fucking goddamn it. Show me a photo of a Volkswagen Polo R-Line. Wow. Oh, wow. That was musical. They don't sell them in the US or Canada? Yeah, that would be why I've never heard of it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's basically, it looks like a Golf mixed with a Jetta. Kind of. Not the AI trying to sneak in. Oh, since you've been learning a lot of Spanish lately, you might be interested to know that the Polo R-Line's common in Spain. I'm not. I'm interested in knowing how to speak more fluently when I go to Mexico. But thank you for the Spain lore, I guess. And a dongle mons? Dongle mons? What? 1% Psyduck on console 2? Let's go. Too small for you guys. We got some small cars, but they're probably... I imagine the MS... I don't know. I actually don't know. But the US and Canada have weird laws for importing vehicles. Ooh, another 1%. Console 24. And I think a lot of that might have to do with MSRP. Maybe they want to maintain the high cost of vehicles of which they sell them here, and that would interfere with it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I sense a red Gyarados in your future, console 11. I will take that guess into account and hopefully remember it. I hope not, but that would be cool, because it is rare. Gyarados would be a 15%. I just have a vendetta against Gyarados, since it's a gimme shiny in other games. I gotta say, it's a fucking amazing shiny. I just don't like that part of it. Everything's too small for Americans. Donglemons are Pokemon you can find in the Gen 4 games. Are you referencing, like, ones that you catch with the Pokewalker? Because if so, that was my one guess, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was wrong, so I didn't even bother asking for clarification. No, okay, so I was wrong, that's good. Oh, you can have different mons that you encounter by having the Game Boy Advance game inserted in the slot at the same time you're playing the Gen 4 game. Cool. I might have played with that some time ago, but it's been like a decade, so I don't remember. So does it just give you some Hoenn encounters, or would it be different if you had FireRed and LeafGreen in there? That's interesting. I like that they integrated that. Do you know if it's an even amount of mons that you can get? Like, say 10 different Pokemon from Hoenn and 10 different Pokemon from Kanto? Or is it just different sets in general? And Johto as well? Nice! I would imagine, though, in the... So does that work for Gen 5 as well, then? For, like, Black 2, White 2, Black, White? Because I would imagine for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that's kind of moot for the Kanto and Johto ones, given the fact that, well, the game takes place in both of those places, right? I feel like today is going to be... I think if we're lucky, we might get one shiny. And if we do, I think it's going to be a Krabby. I can see it on console 18. Yeah. Really? And you can't with Gen 5? I wonder why they didn't why they didn't want that in Gen 5. If you have a copy of Emerald in, when you got Pearl or Diamond inserted, you can find a 15% Pineco in Eterna Forest. And you're not able to do that without the game inserted? Really? What takes that slot otherwise? Because wouldn't that have to take something off the table or change the encounter rates of other Pokemon in order to accommodate that? Oh! I see. I thought it would be Heart Gold, Soul Silver as well. I don't know why, for a moment I kind of just forgot Diamond, Pearl, Platinum existed. But that explains why you would only have why you would have Kanto and Johtomons in there. I don't know, nor care. Valid. How's the kitty doing? Still cute, cuddly, and super rambunctious, I imagine. No clue? Why is that? Ah, I see. You got your dad's, that's why. We did hit 2,000 current phase encounters, by the way, lads and lasses. No shinies yet, but, whoa. 3 of those fucked up that time. We might get lucky today. We'll see. We'll see. And what is this experimentation that you're working on? I'm surprised to not see Cubbles here, by the way. He's usually always here. Might have some real life shit going on, you never know. I wonder if he'll stream today. I don't know. Hopefully bro's alright. Console 24, we got a 1% Slowpoke. Oh, console 17, we got a 1% Slowpoke as well. But I think that's going to be it for the 1% this round. I don't know what's on my fucking finger, but I just touched my eye. And my finger is not getting along with my eye. Well, rather, my eye is not getting along with whatever I put on it. Ayoy, man. Yeah, what are you guys up to today? What's the move? Is it sunny where you are? Is it rainy? Is it looking like a good end of the week? You got some shit coming up. I got some shit coming up right now. Oh my god. Maybe it's because I had some mint from my Zin on my finger. I don't know. Keep them away from each other. What? What are we keeping away from each other? That is a me problem. That's fair. You know what's funny? As you say, it's 11 p.m., so it's dark. One thing I find interesting about that is, and if you don't live here, I guess you wouldn't know, but if you come to Canada during the... Oh, my eye on my finger? Yeah. If I was intelligent, I would do that, but alas, that's not the case. If you come to Canada during our longest time of the year, I think our longest day of the year is June 21st. We actually have days that are like, I believe they're about 17 hours long. So the sun doesn't really set until like 10:30. I think even like 10:45 sometimes. It's crazy. I love it. But then I go to foreign countries, especially on vacation, and I expect it to be just like this paradise where there's sun all day long. And obviously, I know these places are near the equator, so I shouldn't go in thinking that. But I do, because that's how it is when I'm home. And, ooh, 1% Psyduck. Console 28, nice. You get there, and like 6 p.m., the sun's setting. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is supposed to be eternal summer. Am I not supposed to have like 4.5 hours more of daylight? But yeah, we have super long days here in the summer. With that being said, we also have super short days in the winter. I get off at 3 p.m. in the wintertime. Granted, this next year will be different because we just got rid of daylight savings time. But I get off work at 3 p.m. and by the time I'm home, 20 minutes later, the sun's like down. How the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's been a constant the entire time I've lived here, which is almost my entire life. But still, like as a child, getting home and then all of a sudden by the time you're at the house, the sun's set. It's so peculiar. It's so unnatural. But being that we got rid of daylight savings time, it should be a lot better for quality of life in that regard. Because now the sun's not going to rise till like 10 a.m., which is fucked. Never had that before. However, the days will be a little bit longer. The sun will set at like 5, which is good. Fingering my eye is both a pastime I enjoy and a talent. I mustn't stop, regardless of what my chat tells me to do. I think Greenland or Iceland has the longest day-night cycle with the sun. I don't even know which one it would be. I would imagine Iceland, but I have not even a clue. If you figure out which one it is, let me know, and like how many hours of daylight they get. That's really cool, though. I want a part of that. Greenland's the more north one? Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. I got that mixed up. I forgot. That's how the names are inverse. Yeah, Greenland's north, and then Iceland's further south. Iceland's warmer. Ironic. Given the name. Yeah. I forgot it flipped inverse. I was like, oh, yeah, Greenland's warm. No, it's not. Shout out to the 1% on console 18. Thanks for being here. See you never. Smile later, Gramps. For those of you who are familiar with myself and have been around the streams enough, I'm sure you know I'm pretty inept when it comes to geography. I know where some places are. As I grow more interested in traveling the world, I find myself understanding that a little bit more. But yeah, my geographical understanding is quite bad. Even when it comes to Canada's geography, like I'm genuinely not good for it. Have you always been good with geography? Is that just an interest you have, or is it maybe just taught better in the schools over there? That's impressive in and of itself. I don't even have an idea of how many countries there are. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I have a number, but I frankly don't want to say it out of embarrassment, because I fear that I'd be so far off that I might make myself sound even dumber than I already am. And how did you come to learn all of those? Was that school, or did you teach yourself? I feel you, man. I love nature. Nature is one of my favorite things. I frankly just kind of want to experience nature in every part of the world, but I guess it's important to know what happens in other parts of the world and where other parts of the world are as well. Just those self-imposed tests, eh? Singapore, I consistently forgot. That's interesting. Especially given the, you know, the significance of Singapore. Like, you look at it, like, Singapore has the world's, I guess you could say, strongest passport. It allows you visa-free at the most countries in the world. Visa-free entry. I believe they also have a really, really high GDP. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that they have a high GDP, as well as being one of the cleanest places in the world. If bills weren't a thing, my freedom would run wild. Dude, I feel you. I have a few things in my life keeping me from doing that. Like, honestly, if I didn't have a few restraints in my life, at this point in my ripe old age, I feel I would more than likely just go and explore the world. The shittier part is too, is I honestly, while it wouldn't be financially, the most intelligent decision I could have made, I could do it. But I got family. My wife doesn't want to leave here. I do have bills. I like streaming. I like the benefits we have in Canada as well. But yeah, like, man, I so badly want to go to so many different countries. I want to go on like a 3-month bender. And by that, I don't mean drugs and alcohol. I mean a bender in regards to travel. I just want to go and I want to stay gone. I mean, I'll come back and I'll miss it. But I just want to go backpack and explore different places and get to know people and get to understand different cultures. I don't know much about Denmark or Singapore's like quality of life, but I would imagine it would be pretty nice from what I do know. Well, what are some of the perks that interest you in potentially going over there, Ace? Now, Shiny Pokehunts, if you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go and why? And I'll open that up to everybody. If you guys could go somewhere on the planet, where would you choose and why would you choose that? Oh, you have family. Okay, wait. So you have family in Denmark, you have family in the UK, you have family in Uganda. You have family all over the place. You've got quite a broad heritage. Is that the way to put that? If it's not, my bad, but I think that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Are you considering seriously doing that at any point in your life? Going to any of those places to live your life? When Europeans come to the United States, they start to understand why we don't need to travel. Yeah, see, I haven't really been to the States much, so I can't even really speak on that. I've only been to 2 states, and both of them were layovers. Texas, I was in for like 12 hours. Colorado, I was in for a couple hours. I have family in Norway and the US as well. That's crazy. You have family like everywhere, man. I only have family in Canada, from my understanding, but I'm not close with any of my family, and yeah, I don't know, my family's not like that. I couldn't just go and post up at one of their houses. Not a chance. A tropical rainforest? And if you could choose one, what would you choose? Do you have any particulars? It's not like the US is a haven, though, to be honest. What do you mean by that? Probably like 8 of my dad's like 20 siblings that live in Denmark. Does he actually have 8 siblings, dude? That's insane. That's got to be so cool, having ties to so many different places in the world that you could go and visit, at least just in an inexpensive manner rather. You know, just going over and being able to post up and not have to buy hotels every night and stuff. Okay, I assumed that was hyperbole when you said 20-something. He has genuinely 20-something siblings? What the fuck? Okay, so I gotta ask, and you feel free not to answer. If you don't want to, I totally understand. Is his side of the family the one that primarily comes from Uganda, or is that your mom's side? I only ask because I feel that, okay, yeah, I feel they would be more inclined to have lots of kids in Uganda. And that's generally baseless. That's just kind of a feeling I have. And a guess, really. Just a guess. Amazon rainforest? That would be pretty fucking cool, man. Could be dangerous, but it could be cool. What's going on, Meow Meow? Welcome on in. Appreciate you tuning into the stream. How's your day going so far? Hey, that's my side, the old Irish side. It's where a lot of my heritage comes from. I don't actually know the full depths of my heritage, though. That would be interesting to learn. I know I'm French, and I know I'm Irish. Other than that, man, the cookie crumbled the way it did, and I'm here. That is quite the diverse heritage. Wow. English, Ugandan, and Irish. Yo, Platino, welcome on into the stream. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, man just loves the danger. If he dies, he dies. Well, we'll all die one day. I mean, so I guess one could take that with a grain of salt. Exactly, man. I mean, I get it. I get it. I would rather die living my best life than die keeping myself under restraints. I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty shitty, honestly. I'm doing okay, Platino. I'm doing okay. How about you, man? Anything interesting going on today? Anything cool or new? I'll take another bite of this food. One full and eighth of a person. By being born, I guess you earned that title, though, eh? Yeah, I don't know. If I could choose anywhere to go right now, fuck, I really don't know. Big part of me wants to say Japan, but I wouldn't want to go this time of year. I'd want to wait until it's warm. I think the Maldives are an interesting one, but the Maldives are unfortunately mostly just a vacation spot. I think it's Male, the capital city of the Maldives, is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. And it's only got, I don't know how big it is, but it's got like 200,000 people. I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to experience, I don't know, I wouldn't be able to experience it the way I'd want to. I'd really love to go to China. I accidentally deleted like 90% of my reference photos for my college work, so I'm currently going through a 1-hour video of the majority of the stuff that was deleted. Shit, dude. How long did it take you to gather those in the first place? Yeah, dude, China would be awesome. I think China's a great place to visit. Based on the things I've seen there and the research I've done, I'm actually really interested to go to China. What would you like to do if you went to China? I can't really explain how many nationalities that are in me, but just know I'm a mutt because it's over 20. Jeez, man. Just crossbreeding galore, eh? Is that what they'd call it? I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, I can't say for sure, like, if I'm like 3 or if I'm like 30 different fucking things. I honestly don't know. I'd imagine probably closer to 3. But did you take a like an ancestry test or what? Hey Enzo, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Not quite the Matrix, just some guy chilling in his game room with 32 Nintendo GameCubes and a will to get some shiny Pokemon. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or qualms, let me know and I'd love to answer anything I can for you. Oh, it's not too bad. I mean, that's a little bit It's a decent amount of time to take to gather the stuff, but I guess you could always do it again. Bro, why does everyone say Ed Sheeran? I get it, I'm a ginger, but I know I don't look like Ed Sheeran. Welcome on in, Jakub. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I appreciate you tuning on into the stream. If I said your name wrong, feel free to let me know, but I hope I didn't. And whatever the fuck else I am. I do be a ginger, though. I did inherit that gene. I primarily just claim that one. Ethnicity? Yeah. I don't know about that. I gotta just look. I feel like that Seadra could be shiny on console 9, but I don't think so. Let's see. Did you sparkle? Ah, what bullshit. It didn't sparkle. Yo, estoy todo bien, ¿y tú? ¿Qué tal, Kev? What's going on, man? I said your name wrong? Fuck! Man. I ought to end the stream and restart. That's some bullshit. How in the fuck did I manage that? Isn't Seadra purple? No, it just goes darker blue. It's just a matter of how dark. I don't really have an idea, honestly. Well, your dumbass could be high. I don't know. I don't know what you've ingested today. Since your birthday, have you drank anymore, or was that the only time you did? Is Kingdra purple? Yeah, it is too, isn't it? Fuck, that's a great shiny. I want that. I want that now. I think it's a stretch to say it's pink, but that's fair. That's fair. Are you shiny hunting today, Pokehunts? Now Kingdra, is that a trade and then give it a King's Rock with the trade? Is that how that works? It's purple. Who gives a fuck about pink? I like pink. Or maybe dragons. I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. Ace is out here responding like I'm a fucking goober. Dude, I swear I just dropped a piece of food. I found it! I found it. I found it. And it's clean, so I'm eating it. Get over it. I am? No, you! Oh, here, Kev. I'll give you a bite. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. You like macaroni, bacon, spam, onion, and cheese? There you go. There you go. Here comes the airplane. You knocked it off the spoon. Now you don't get any. Fuck you. Just being disruptive for the sake of it. W? Why? But yeah, thank you for clarifying. It's a dragon scale trade. I figured it was a trade evolution. I just didn't know what you'd trade it with. And now I do, thanks to you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, I keep fucking up my hands at work. I peeled my skin away from my thumb the other day. Yesterday. That sucked. Or no, maybe it was 2 days ago. It's not fun. It's getting a little better now. And then today, I fucking did that. I gotta clean it again. It keeps breaking open and fucking bleeding again. Slowpoke to Slow King is what you thought? Yeah, that might have been it. That could have been it. Ate a sausage cooked for 30 seconds in the microwave. I'm hungry. Well, I think it's time for sausage cooked in the microwave round 2. What do you think? I'm down for that kind of shit, man. I've been known to just heat up a piece of ham and throw it between 2 pieces of bread. Call it good. What's that wound? I nicked my finger between a hubcap on a heavy-duty trailer and a brake drum. In the last fucking 5 minutes of my, well, 10 minutes of my shift. I was pretty pissed about that. It ripped my glove right open and went straight to my skin. I had fucking gloves on, although I did foresee it happening. I was like, nah, I'll be good, I'll be good. And then it happened anyway. I audibly yelled, fuck's sake, when it happened, because I kind of saw it coming. Ow. I was shiny hunting Mudkip and got to 8,001 and stopped, went to sleep, woke up, and started watching this stream. Well, thanks for tuning in, my guy. Are you planning on shiny hunting again today, or is it just going to be chilling for the rest of the day? I guess with that said, do you work later today? Is that why? Oh no, it's already, what, 6:30 for you? So I imagine you would have started your shift already if you were working today. As long as somebody giving you that pound is not me. I don't know who's giving you the singular quid, but if the person funding it is anybody other than me, I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I think that's fair. I think that's awesome. You took 3 days off this week? Why did you take 3 days off this week? Was it like for vacation, or you just were able to choose your days and you took 3 days in a row? I've been trying to do the opposite. I've been trying to get more work, but my job does not have the availability for me to work a ton of overtime now, so kind of just living with it. It is what it is. The work's not always there. I have a shiny Parasect on a FireRed ROM. The problem is that my tablet could die at any moment and the file I downloaded to my phone got corrupted. So why don't you just download another one over and plug in your tablet? I would definitely do that like yesterday. Like 20 minutes ago type shit. Because then you might be able to keep it. Trying to find anything that ain't uni? Are you talking like for work? Or like income wise, you mean? Or shit to do right now? I was working on the side and I'm letting my insiders get hours instead of a cliffhanger. Instead of what? And by insiders, what do you mean by that? Education or work-wise, because I hate the idea of doing university. Does your family support you not going to university? Do they kind of just support whatever you want to do? I hope that's the case. I hate when families try to push the younger people into making a choice based on what they think you should do. Granted, sometimes it really does make sense. Sometimes the child is misguided. So I guess that's a tough blanket statement to make. Dad, no. Others, yes. Well, I mean, if you already don't like university or college, I mean, that's probably gonna be hell for you, and you're probably not gonna enjoy it whatsoever, and it's not gonna make you do any better. But there's plenty of ways to make money without degrees. 3,000 current phase encounters, by the way. The regular employees that work on the inside to make pizzas. Oh, I see, I see. So, like, you wouldn't count a delivery driver on that list. That would be the distinction, right? I do shit in educational situations like classrooms. Oh, like you do poorly. I see. I was gonna say, everybody does educational stuff in classrooms. But, no, I get you. I get you. I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of stuff in general. So I completely get where you're coming from. I don't test well. I tend to understand concepts pretty alright. But I personally do not test well at all. And I think testing is fucking ridiculous. I think it's bullshit. And I think, I mean, here my popular one I always like to go to is you wouldn't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. So giving these standardized tests is blatantly fucking ridiculous. I don't know. I also just don't always understand things people say to me. And I don't know why. But it's really frustrating when people seem to understand something. And I don't. And they, like, that happened to me today. And I just look at you like I'm a fucking idiot. Because I simply don't get what you're saying. But I can't do anything about it. Hold up. I just gotta double check this this Seadra. That one's gonna get me every single fucking time, man. Yeah, no, I can see how being autistic doesn't help that. I genuinely, and I don't want to hop on the fucking train that everybody seems to hop on, but I do genuinely want to try to go through some sort of testing to see if maybe that's something I struggle with, because how hard it is for me to understand some simple fucking things that most people do. But it's A, super hard to get testing for that around here where we have free fucking healthcare. And B, like, the logical side of me sees that, like, that's probably not the case. But I could just be gaslighting myself. I don't fucking know, man. And at the same time, I live how I live, so an answer doesn't really help me at all. Hey, Heisenberger, welcome on in. Thank you for tuning into the stream, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. What do you know? What's new? I've stopped pointing out the 1% today because, Jesus Christ, every single time I gotta point it out. It's going to be a bit obvious, Seadra, anyway. It should be. The difference, or the qualm that I have is that the difference between some consoles, their saturation is different. I don't know if that's based on the HDMI cord, the AV cables, or the AV to HDMI converter, but if you look on console number 9, the colors are more saturated. Compared to, see, if you look at 9 right now, then look at 10 beside it, there's a pretty big difference in saturation. So every time I look, and I see that more saturated color, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's shiny. And then it's not. And that's upsetting. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right, Ace? If I plan to shiny hunt Psyduck, I can hunt it at 2% in the cave I'm in, or I can hunt it in the next cave over at 30%. Well, you're doing an oak challenge, aren't you? Which means you technically... Well, I guess you could get it at either, hey? If they're both pre-badge 1, you could get them at either. I'd have to look into the rules specifically, but I would definitely... I'd get everything that you require in the first cave, and if you don't get it by then, I would just move to the next cave to make it easier. Then it gives you the chance of getting it without it being your direct target. The pink thing on its whatever? Heh. Barely changes the shiny in this game. What that white thing is? I don't know what you mean by the white thing. Once I find one on screen, then I'll probably understand. I just have to see it. So give me a sec for one to come up on the screen. Hopefully next encounter. And then maybe I'll get it. In England, to test you for autism, they can show you a picture book about magic frogs who fly, and God, I hated it so much, they kept saying, what does it mean? And I got so angry, I just did schoolwork instead. Hey, what do you mean, what does it fucking mean? It's a picture, it doesn't mean anything, bro. They did diagnose you from that, though? What did you, like, how did you perceive that? Was it simply just confusing? Was it annoying? I don't know. A lot of the times I get caught up in those kinds of, I don't even know what you'd call it, but I guess those technicalities when it comes to meaning or value of certain things. I tend to get kind of philosophical and look at things from an angle that most don't, which seems to be the lesser intelligent route to go. Okay, there it is. I see the white fin part on the back. I see what you're talking about now, Ace. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, just get Geodude first, and then you don't have to worry about it, right, Pokehunts? What do you hate about those appointments? I replied, I don't really care. I should be in school right now since I was 12 and obsessed with a routine. Other reason I was diagnosed. That's funny. I can understand why though. A lot of kids would probably just be like, no, fuck yeah. I don't want to be in class. This is good. But also, like, why are you focusing on me? I remember there was a point in school where they pulled me out and I did this exam that I was the only one who did it, but I went and did this exam. And nothing ever came of it. I just did it and that was it. But I always wonder what I was tested for or what that was. God, that's a bright pink Slowpoke. There was a point where they recommended I skip 2 grades ahead, and for some reason my mom denied me that opportunity. Which, I mean, was probably for the best. I would have graduated at 15. The fuck do you do when you graduate high school at 15? I can understand that. Just not liking doctors in general. I've had the same doctor for like 20 years, so I personally... I'm cool with my doctor, but I can see why you don't enjoy it. This one time in 8th grade, I got sent to the guidance counselor randomly, and I got mad because they were keeping me from getting lunch at lunchtime, and I just wanted lunch. Why did they send you over there? Yeah, I mean, I want lunch as well. Fuck you. Don't make me go somewhere during lunch that isn't a table with food in front of me. I get what you mean. Just don't like being in that room. Don't like being analyzed. Don't like having the conversations. Not much, man. We're chilling, Benjamin. Thanks for popping into the stream, and I appreciate you being here. What are you doing today? What's going on? How you living? How are you living, buddy? I got like one last bite of this food here, and I'm gonna fuck it up and then throw my Zin back in. No, that's 2 bites, I lied. We out here. Didn't you just get over a sickness, Benjamin? Like, just? I must say, though, that happened to me a couple months ago. I got sick. It fucking sucked. I got over it. I was good for about 4 or 5 days. And I got just as sick immediately after. With something very, very similar. I didn't even know that was fucking possible, man. That shit pissed me off so bad. One of the only times that's happened to me, but it happened very recently. So I feel for you. Of course, man. Hey, I try to engage with my viewers as much as I can. And that means actually listening. Not just reading what you have to say. I'll try to remember as much as I can. With that being said, though, I fucking hate being sick, so I think when I go to the airport and I fly out in a few weeks, I'm going to wear an N95 in the airport and on the plane. I cannot stand it, man. They told me you could have left any time, but if I left, they would have sent me to TAC, and it would have been in more trouble for leaving without permission. What's TAC? They called it, I think it was like the SSC or something. Student Support Center? Is it like a detention room? I would assume so, but bro, I don't know. Yo, Jonesy, welcome on into the stream. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a splendid day. How you doing? How you doing? I was deemed fine the majority of my life since I got good grades. And when I started getting autistic burnout around 14, they just stopped supporting me and made me do my classes on my own. Really? Is that just a UK thing, or was that like a change in the education system? Why would they just leave you high and dry like that? Yo, quadruple Kingler's fucking wild with a 1% Psyduck? That'll get me going. Fuck yeah. It's alright if you ask me. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Out of your vibing. Hey, we broke the light goal. Thank you very much, Ace. I appreciate the hell out of that. I gotta give it to Ace because she was first. But I appreciate you, Jonesy. Hopefully you'll be here for the next one, and you'll get the W on that next goal. How have you been enjoying Tomodachi life since you got it? Been having a lot of fun with it? Yeah, it's where they send kids that get in trouble or in school suspension. Yeah, so that is the same thing. So they said you could leave, but then you'd get in trouble if you left? What fucking idiots, man. Yeah, she beat you to it, man. You gotta be fair. Early bird, you know who gets the worm. It's not the late bird. It is the early bird indeed. You were so fucking excited for that, though, Ace. So why have you not played it in a week? That confuses me. Estoy muy confundado porque you haven't played it, bro. I think it's confundido, not dado. It's confundido. I also learned the other day that to be excited is emocionado. Sounds like emotional. Doesn't sound like excited. I don't like that for that reason. That's bullshit. And I think we should have a petition to change that word in Spanish to make more sense when it correlates to English. It's more like they were more scared of me having a panic attack around other people, so instead of letting me have joggers and headphones on, they just took me out of the class and put me in isolation. That sounds like some bullshit, man. Sounds like they didn't really care that much. And it was a suspension. What the fuck, man? I'm sorry. Oh, did you just forget to bring it with you, or what, Ace? Pretty nice, man. I've been adding characters for my game. After them, I'm gonna add some streamer friends of mine to it. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. You've also been learning some Swahili, and how's that been going? Has it been tough, or have you been doing pretty well with that? Yeah, we could always take it out of your OLED, right? Or is it a download? Even then, you could game share, right? I would think. Oh, I see. You just left it there. That makes sense. Man, I gotta shave. This shit is so overgrown right now. I almost did it before stream, but I didn't have enough time. So when I get off later on, I'm gonna take a razor to my face. One of these days, I'm just gonna fuck around with you guys and go full clean shave and pop on stream, see what you guys say. No, I joke. My wife has never even seen me with a clean shaven face, so good luck on that one. It's been almost 9 years and we're still hiding the chin. Game sure is annoying? I could imagine so. It happens a lot in the UK since schools barely get any funding and send funding, and send quality isn't really set to a standard. I'm also glad I'm not in high school anymore. Hey, as most people are. That's completely fair. And I'm sorry that you weren't getting the treatment you deserved because of the lack of funding. So I'm pretty nice, but I got the most basic pitch. Sentence to come out of my mouth with it. What do you mean by that? Did you mean basic bitch or literally basic pitch? What do you say? Send is bullshit. I ate 2 pounds of pasta, a cup of noodles, and donuts, and I'm still hungry, bro. And you're not even smoking, and you got that empty tummy like that. When I smoke, I get like that, but well, I guess when I was younger, I was always like that too. When I was like 18, 19, I'd smoke weed, and I get so hungry, I would eat 3 full bowls of cereal back to back because I didn't feel satiated. And then I would sit there like groaning, rocking back and forth, nursing my overfull stomach. And my wife would look at me like, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot? Yeah, you ate like 400 grams of cereal plus milk. No shit, your stomach hurts. I always look at her and be like, but I was hungry. like an absolute plebiscite. Oh no, yeah, you're good. You can say whatever the hell you want as long as it's not racist or hateful. Yeah, you should be fine. I usually type the word fuck, and I don't think it really ever gets auto-modded. So worry not, you're good. Yeah, like I can see both of Ace's messages there. No problem. It took literally until my mom fucking pressured the school, and 2 years after it was brought up, and like a month before I was leaving, till they even did anything. Well, I mean, because then they only had to do something for a month, and then they could forget about it, right? When I smoke, I just sleep. I don't get hungry. Lucky. Nowadays, when I smoke, my ears ring worse, which sucks, so I smoke less. Smoking usually wakes me up, and it makes me really hungry. It's a bad combo for me, man. Yo, Pokemon, welcome on into the stream. Happy to see you here. What's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Shout out Console 10 with the Psyduck, and Console 8 with the Slowpoke, both at 1%. Oh, and number 6 with a 1% Slowpoke. Can we go for 4? Give me another one. Necesito un otro. Jettison, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Hope you're doing splendid today, my friend. Yes, we did get One Staryu. Daniel, happy Thursday. Welcome in, my friend. Great to have you here. I hope you're doing splendid today. That's fair, Pokehunts. I get it. You kind of got a stoned kind of persona to you a little bit. Same as myself, I think. I think it's just because you're relaxed, honestly. But yeah, we did get one of the 2 Staryu. We did get one of the 2. We still need one more, though. Surprisingly lenient with me. Wait, what? Oh! That's fair. Bro, you got the... That's all you, man. You want to say it, you say it. If you don't, you don't. I don't care either way. It's not my word to police. No words are mine to police unless they're hateful. That's how I look at it. You're playing Champions and chatting a bit on Twitch. Sounds like fun, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Today is good. I'm really craving to get stoned right now, and my fucking pen is empty. I am not happy about it, but I genuinely think I might go and grab it just so I can hit the coil and maybe get a little bit of a high off it. What do you guys think I should do? Because that's what I'm feeling right now. Otherwise, though, I'm doing good. Living every day to the fullest, man. Living every day to the fullest. I'm really excited for my vacation. I am sorry, I will be gone for a couple of weeks. I'm sure you guys have heard me say that before, but I just want to make sure that everybody who tunes into the streams hears it. I'll be gone from May 24th until the 4th or the 5th. What the fuck was that noise? That was a weird-ass noise. But I think Jan and I might do like a 1 or 2 hour IRL stream in Cabo. Just walking around, having some darts, drinking some beers. I know, man, because the vape only lasts me like 5 days. I empty a gram in like 5 days, and then I'm always pissed about it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Ace is saying. As long as you're not hateful to a group of people, I don't care what you say. Or hateful to anybody, for that matter. But yeah, man, that vape is just, it's just never got that sweet nectar I need. Well, it does until it doesn't, but the portion of which it does is much shorter than the portion of time of which it doesn't. So what is Tomodachi all about? What can you tell me about it? Because I'm not very familiar at all, if I'm honest. Ace has talked about it a bit, and otherwise I don't really think I've heard anything regarding it. Yeah, Jettison. That's a great one. I usually say live and let be, but I think that's the same thing. I think I just have the wrong way of saying it. But it is a great saying. I love it, I love it, I love it. Friend life is the literal translation, and is that from Japanese? Excuse my my ignorance. It is. Okay, thank you, thank you. But yeah, Bill and Ace, I'm genuinely a really nice guy, so y'all ain't gotta worry about me. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. And if you weren't nice, I would let you know I feel that way. I'm very straightforward when it comes to stuff like that. And I appreciate you being here, man. I really do. I appreciate you showing up as often as you do. It's like virtual reality, like The Sims. Oh, it's like a life sim. It's like a life simulator. I love life simulating games. Although I haven't played The Sims, but for maybe a couple of hours. Maybe I should do that sometime. It's like Animal Crossing, but you make all the characters yourself. That's cool. I fuck with that. Live and let be, man. Live and let be. Exactly. Exactly. So it's like Nintendo's version of The Sims. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Maybe Jan would like to play that at some point. I guess the fact that life is in the title should have kind of given that away. To some extent, anyway. Like, date, fight, marry, and have kids? Yeah, so it's... Sounds very similar to The Sims. Granted, being somebody who hasn't really played it, I can't say that with the utmost guaranteed accuracy, but... That's my perception, man. It's so nice just laying down and watching shiny hunting, and I'm glad to have you here for the ride, man. Seriously, it makes me really happy that you're entertained enough by what I do to sit down and enjoy your day off, just lounging and chatting. So, shout out to you, Pokehunts. I really do appreciate it. Oh, and then get into conflicts with each other as well? What kinds of things? Just like disagreements, or do they get specific? Hey, man. There's enough to go around for everybody. Don't just gotta be one person. I get what you're saying, though, Pokemon. I get you. I get you. I get you. As an extent to design my book characters, which will be beneficial for my college project, and it's based off my book. Entertained by your stupidity. Whatever it is, as long as it works. I mean, stupidity, the shiny hunting, I mean, that's really it. It's a stream of a duality, and a singular duality at that. There's shiny hunting, and there's stupidity, and there's no in between. I can imagine it would be kind of funny to see them get into conflict. What do you find funniest about it? Thank you for taking your moderator status seriously and keeping the chat clean. Sincerely. Hey, she's a great mod, man. Couldn't do it without her. I really do think I want to go grab my pen, though, even though it is empty. Would you guys be fine if I run upstairs and grab it real quick? Y'all chilling with it? And yeah, welcome. Exactly the idle mod for everyone to follow. Hey, you do well enough. You do well enough. Give yourself a little bit of, the fuck's the word? Credit. Credit. Yeah, give yourself some credit. Run, Forrest, run! Alright, I will after these all encounter. They can get into disagreements, mainly tearing away the relationship, and I don't think I've seen them get into cheating drama. But they can, though, right? I would imagine they could get into cheating drama. I'd pass it if it had something in it, man, but that shit's empty. Glad you remember today. Okay, if you guys are a member of the channel, drop a chair stream emote for the chair stream. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, fuck, that's a bell. Yeah. I'll be back in just a sec, guys. Wait, is that a... It's 21 degrees right now? Fuck yeah. I love that. It's nice and hot. Okay, I'll be back. Give me just a minute. And I'll probably be stoned when I get back. BRB in 2 minutes. And we'll throw a couple of those. All right. See y'all in a second. Oh, that shit is straight coil. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. There's a bit on the bottom. But it's... yeah, it's mostly coil. Oh, that sucked. Tastes like shit. Well, maybe it'll get me a little bit gassed. We'll see. Well, was I under 2 minutes, Ben? Am I muted? No, shouldn't be. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Yeah, it's being picked up. You're muted. But... there we go. Thank you for confirming, Jettison. I do appreciate it, my friend. Alrighty. God, I can't believe how bad that fucking tasted. 4,000 current phase encounters, by the way. Tell him he's muted. Well, you just did, so I don't even have to. Ooh, 2 1% on the screen. Love to see it. No fire? Why would there be a fire? Shouldn't be a fire. Ah, your phone's just being a bastard. I get it, man. I get it. He must mute. No! Why must I mute? Is it that hard to listen to me? So you're getting what day one when it comes to your college's library? Oh, it's gonna have Pokopia for people to check out. Dude, do it up. Do it up. That sounds like fucking fun, man. I want to play Pokopia, but I don't have a Switch 2, and I don't plan on getting a Switch 2 for a little while. We'll see you when you're back, Jonesy. We'll see you when you're back. I'll get one eventually, but I'm kind of not feeling so much FOMO now that I waited a while after Pokopia came out, and I feel comfortable getting it when I want to. I might wait to get a Switch 2 until they do. I'm really hoping they do a Gen 10 Switch 2, like a Switch 2 that's Gen 10 edition, Winds and Waves. If so, I will pre-order it, and I will purchase it the second it is announced. And that will be my Switch 2. But for now, I'm good. I'm good. No, I identify as Bicklin. That's why I didn't ignore it. I'm not seeing any mistake there. That's just proper. You got her? Fuck yeah, Ben. Fuck yeah, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, is there any reason he hasn't played it much? Just hasn't had time, or he doesn't enjoy it that much? Hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of autocorrect. As long as it's not on my side, because when it's on my side, that's fucking annoying. But when it happens to somebody else, it's funny. Then again, when it's my stream and I'm trying to read, that does become a pain in the ass sometimes. I never pre-order from the Pokemon Center because they're in the US. So I usually pre-order from, generally speaking, I would say Best Buy or Walmart, but it might be good to do. I pre-ordered my fucking, what are they? What are they? I gotta pull them out. By the way, hey, Alfgar, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I want to know, am I saying your name correctly, or do I need to pronounce it differently? Because I've been wondering that for a while. I need clarification. What the hell was it? What's the name on this? Ah, Paldean Fates. Yes, I got these from the Pokemon Center because they are the Pokemon Center edition. But that's all I've gotten from there. Alrighty, we're here. No. I'm Canadian, Ben. I'm Canadian. Reading is for chumps. Oh, nice. Are you battling against that one YouTuber you were talking about, Tokemon? And he wanted your Tomodachi life, even though you bought him Pokopia? Well, tell him beggars can't be choosers, and he can choose the game you got him. And he can beg, but it won't work. But yes, thank you for clarifying, dude. I appreciate that. Then again, it's funny because I agreed with the, oh yeah, imagine being able to read. And it turns out I have some level of comprehension, so That juxtaposition is wild. I don't need that in my life. But yeah, no, we're from Canada here, buddy. Imagine being able to write. If anyone can get away with saying that, it's definitely you. Your writing skills don't live up to par. Well, I'm sure they do, but in the chat anyway, not so much. I have a few unopened boxes of Pokemon cards I plan on opening in 2050. That's essentially where I'm sitting right now. For, what the fuck? I don't remember there being a bongo in this. Is this different? No, this is the regular Delfino Plaza. Okay, I just didn't remember hearing the bongo in the background. Yeah, I have 3 packs of those Pokemon Center Paldean Fates ones, which I just haven't opened, and I don't really know if I will. I also have an unopened, I think it's 151, the one with the Snorlax on it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. I might do something at some point, but we'll see. Well, yeah, now he knows your team and your strategies, so he might have you beat, but we'll see. Hopefully you'll kick some ass, Token1. I was just thinking that. Hey, man. I thought I was following the rules, but I guess reading is not for chumps. I guess reading comprehension is key. Excuse you. I have like a 30K book in a Google Doc. Jesus Christ. Did you write it? Currently writing about an old guy, though. Oh, wait, dead ass. When you say 30K, you mean like 30,000 words, right? Hey, Pause, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Appreciate you being here. In about 20 encounters, you'll have the shiny. So you mean like 20 rounds of encounters. So 20 times 32. Is that my understanding? Or, I mean, that is my understanding. Is it correct, though? Yes? Okay, awesome. Love it. Bongo in the ear. Just noticed it for the first time. I know. Is that not really weird? I've never heard that before. Maybe it's different, but I was reading it and it said it was just Delfino Plaza. No remix, no change. Yo, 1% Slowpoke. Let's go. Shout out Console 17. I don't know. Anyone else just noticed that for the first time as well? Currently going through all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Holos, and I'm losing my mind. Why are you losing your mind? Are you finding things you never knew you had, or are you like, damn, this is all kind of shit? And my memory glorified this much more than it deserved. Audiobook, I'll read an audiobook. I want to read The Millionaire Next Door. I'm considering getting it on audiobook just so I actually read it, because I won't physically open a book. I'm just not that guy, man. Shout out Jack. L Jack, bro. Can I get some Jack hate in the chat, please? How's work going, buddy? How's your day? Pokemon, we gotta see you stream soon, man. Hey, there we go. We got Ace. She's impartial. She hates everybody. Giving out L's to those who deserve and those who don't. You guys can decide who that actually is in this situation. First time I got a shiny organically, it was Butterfree. Nice! What game did you get the Butterfree in, man? But mostly the kind of shit, but also there's so much of it. I probably have 3,000 to 5,000 holos to go through. Dude, how did you get that many? Did you buy bulk, or did you, like, buy all those packs years and years ago, and that's just what you got left over now? Yeah, L to both. I'll take it, man. I'm not one to fake my identity. I'm not going to give myself an L, but if you think so, I guess I deserve it. I'll take it. I'll live with it. J is a backwards L? Damn. Isn't an inverse L a W, though? What's got you confused, Ace? I was silver version. Nice. Do you still have it to this day, or did the battery go dry? Lost to time. Lifetime collection. Really? And you got 3 to 5K just holos. So how many cards do you think you have total? Terrible, dude. I'm a pissy little fella today. Feeling like R. Kelly is working with me. Man, you get hydraulic oil all over you, or what? Working out in the deep, dirty spots? I'm sorry, man. I know how that goes. I have my pissy days as well sometimes. I was a little pissy this morning, but by afternoon, I ended up getting over it. I gave it up. I lost track of the game a long time ago. Man. Hopefully you find it one day. And maybe if you're lucky, that battery's still alive. You know, after 15 years of not playing it, I found my Pokemon Yellow after I moved into this house. And I plugged it into my Game Boy, and it actually still had a living battery. To those of you wondering, yes, I backed it up. Do I know if the battery's still charged? Not sure. And yes, I did open it up. It was an original 1999 battery. Over 20K is crazy, dude. Your poor parents who bought you all those freaking cards. I'm sure they didn't buy all of them, but I'm sure they bought some of them. Once you make it on the YouTube scene, man, you gotta retire them. Or sell all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then be like, here, see you guys, you made an ROI. You were actually making an investment. I knew that all the way back then. I didn't want to tell you. Old guy is a lizard whose adoptive mom is a forest spirit who controlled the land he was born in. Bro, that's a lot to take in. Wow, okay. 1% on the screen as well. That's a lot to take in. Old guy is a lizard. So does he look like a lizard or does he look like an old guy? What's his appearance? Or is that up to the reader? It's to the point where lifting the totes is getting hard? I can imagine. How many totes full do you have? Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm rooting for you, Jettison. I get really upset and salty when the level of professionalism expected is a different bar for different people, but that's how it goes. You get it. I do get it. Yeah. Not much to say about that. It just sucks, and you gotta live and let be. We were just talking about that earlier in chat. Just gotta live and let be, because you're just gonna wrinkle yourself earlier, get those grays earlier if you keep ruminating on it. But speak up about it. That's important too. You haven't used your GB operator yet? What? Why haven't? Dude, you gotta back up your saves with the shinies. I would do that like yesterday, man. I really want my brother to leave so he doesn't take my drinks or my phone, and I'll use that room to stream. What do you think the odds of him leaving are? You think it's gonna happen soon? Adoptive mom proceeded to murder the guy because she left lizard guy on death's door. How did she leave lizard guy on death's door? Like all left him there to die but didn't die? I'm confused. I'm gonna sell all the $5 to $20 hollows, 4.5 totes. God damn, man. That's crazy. I've never had that many cards of any series in my life. That is incredible. But yeah, great idea to sell all those and make a whole bunch of cash back. Howdy. What? Yeah. But did you see the spider?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well I can do that later. I once picked up my my work sweater off the ground in the bathroom, and you know those basement spiders that are like the size of a quarter? Yeah, it fell out of my hoodie when I picked it up. Yeah, that's why every single fucking morning I put on my work clothes, I shake the shit out of them. Because I do not want... It was literally like close to the size of a loony. It was fucking massive. And then I'm sitting there, it's 5:30 in the morning. There is a loony-sized spider running around my bathroom floor. I have to brush my teeth. I have to piss. I have to drive to work. And I can't just leave this fucker on my floor. So every time, it's like, alright, well now I gotta rush. I can't take my time scrolling on the toilet before I leave. Man, it happens. in the winter time too, and I always feel bad because it's like -30 or like -20, and I know I cannot leave them in the house. I do not want to kill them, but when I throw them outside, they almost instantly freeze to death. No, I've seen them. They literally within 15 seconds will freeze in position. But it's like, I don't want to kill you, but like, you're in my fucking house. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not just leaving you where I dwell. You're massive. Sorry, Chad. I'll keep talking in a second here. Yeah. Like if you're gonna live in here, just find a crevice to stay in where you're undiscovered. It's fine. Because my wake up times. They just want to see your shiny collection. Okay, well, just make sure it's out of the way of people walking. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, Chinese water dragon. Okay, that's cool. I love my GB operator as well. Do you use it often, Elf? Yeah, do you think they're just gonna keep letting them stay then? It's not including the Pokemon ones. I have like 3x more Yu-Gi-Oh by far. So were you mostly a Yu-Gi-Oh kid? Like, did you grow up playing Yu-Gi-Oh mostly, and then Pokemon was just kind of a side thing? Because I was the inverse. I played a ton of Pokemon, but I played a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh on the side. Not much at all, though. Nearly killed lizard guy. Adopted mother wasn't happy. Absorbed his life force through the soul. Oh, and soul through the trees. That's interesting. Okay, I like that. Exactly. That's it, Jack. You can go and enjoy your golf course beer. Maybe a cheeky prime time. Who knows? And you'll be happy. That's really interesting, Ace. I like that. You know, you always have to shake your clothes up before you put them on. I have a habit of checking gloves before I put them on. Same reason. I do as well. Well, actually, I don't usually check my gloves because the only gloves I wear are brand new. They come out of a box where they're compressed, so nothing can be in them. But when it comes to shoes, I check and shake out my shoes every time I put them on as well. For that same reason, with that same fear. I would smack them, but I don't want to kill them, man. I don't want to kill them. We got scorpions here as well as spiders. I feel like I don't know, man. I don't care if, like, spiders don't really bother me. It's just once I see them, I'm not going to leave them in the house. The one for me that bothered me the most, when I was a kid, I lived in Playa del Carmen for a year. And for those of you that know the Caribbean, you'd know there's cockroaches. There's lizards, too. I had lizards in my house a few times. But yeah, you get cockroaches in the house sometimes, and they're fucking disgusting, and they're like this big. And I can't stand. Cockroaches are nasty. They're the most vile thing on the planet. They can fly. They look gross. They have furry legs. I hate them. They can live without their head for 3 weeks. It's not good. One time there was one. It was beside the house, and I got scared, and I blew it with the hose, and its head popped off, and it was just alive still. That was terrible. My mom ended up dealing with it because my father and I couldn't handle it. I was 7 though, so I don't blame me. Yeah, dude, they probably are just here to see the GameCube collection though. They're probably trying to live in the cubes. They know that the warmth comes from there. I try and play on OG hardware as much as possible, same as you, but I collected a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh. What got you into Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid? Was it the shows or somebody else with cards? But yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, you know that. I love using my OG hardware, but the GB operator has many good uses. I wish the authenticity checker was a little bit more reliable. Unfortunately, it's not. Maybe that's changed. Maybe that's been updated. But I don't think it's super, super reliable. I really do like the save state stuff, and like you can save a save file, you can save a game state, and you can emulate with it. I don't know. I think those are all good to have. But I have had issues where it says it saves the game, even with a full-size file, like not a failed save with 0 bytes. It'll be like the full 128 kilobytes or whatever it is. And then that save state does not work whatsoever. I almost lost 6 shinies that way. So be aware. Always make double and triple backups with that. Oh, dude, I love salamanders. I friggin' love salamanders. I hope not to see an orange Gyarados, though. Keep that out of here, please. I've already got the one I need for the living dex. I love salamanders, but yeah, scorpions, I feel like they would kind of scare me a little bit. I've only seen them in like for sale at pet stores and stuff. Yeah, do not put on a shoe without shaking it out, man. You don't want to have a bug on you. Not in your shoe. On average, you are never more than 8 feet away from a spider, no matter where you're at. And that's okay. That's okay. They keep all the other pests away. It's just like, don't touch me. As long as I'm not touched, I'm fine. That's pretty much my bar. And I can pick you up willingly. That's fine, but I have to know it. Hello, Vulpix. Happy to see you here. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Appreciate you for being here on the stream. Yeah, I've got 2 fishing encounters now. So I got one Staryu and 1 Shelter. So we're going for number 3 right now. At 4,700 encounters in. What are you sitting? Like 23k right now, roughly? Yeah, no, I've saved probably like a couple hundred saves, and I didn't have a problem until the most recent batch I did. I did all 32 of my games, a double backup for each, and both of my backups on that one specific game failed. They both claimed to be full-size saves, and like it wasn't a failed save. It's not like there was 0 bytes. They identified as proper saves, and they fucked up, and I lost them. So, just be careful. But when I'm using cubes, I always you gotta pull them all out to back them all up, and for me it takes a couple hours. So it's a process for me. Now I'm gonna do triple backups for every single one and verify that they've worked too. I don't mind snakes. I think snakes are cool. I had snakes growing up as a kid, and I enjoyed them. I catch, or when I was a kid, I used to catch wild garter snakes all the time where I live. We get garter snakes in the summer, slithering all around. And, yeah, every time I see them, or when I was a kid anyway, I'd see them and I'd catch them. Man, not the graveyard of cockroaches in the apartment. That's terrible. Yeah, cockroaches are disgusting. I hate them. I don't want to be anywhere near them. They're the worst thing about anywhere I've ever been that has them. I was restoring a backup because it wasn't for Snorlax. It was for, it was to restore my money from the game corner. So I had, hey, Skippy, welcome on in. Hope you're having a splendid day. Appreciate you tuning in. How are you? I was to restore my money I spent on coins in the game corner after I got my 2 shiny Porygon. I just wanted to get back the money and the nuggets that I had spent. So I restored every single one except for the ones that got the shiny, because there was essentially no reason to waste the money. A little cheap, but... Well, they did. I just had a backup from the previous day, luckily. I did a set of backups the previous day, and then I did one that day. So luckily, the set of backups from the previous day didn't fail, but the ones from the other day... Actually, it was 3 days, so... There's the day of me trying to restore the file, and then there's the 2 days previous. The first day had the good backups, the second day had the bad backups. Oh, did I miss your message, Shulkimon? I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I want to see you stream someday, man. I really do. As long as you want to, anyway. I'll check it out in a little bit on the Discord. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. 22.7k. Nice. Almost 23. Not so nice that you're still getting cucked on the shiny, though. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really hope you get that thing right away. Shelter's anime cry is amazing. What does it sound like? I have a poison for roaches. If I ever see one, I make it 1/3 alcohol, 1/3 mayo, 1/3 409. Mix well, the alcohol binds to 409 and mayo. Really? Okay. That's interesting. That's a very interesting thing. I've never heard of anybody doing that, but how well does it work? But yeah, it was just so I could get my coins back, that's all. It screams Shelter, really? With his tongue out and all. But yeah, when I tried to restore the saves on the save states, or the save files from the very first day, it would put me to a brand new game. So I lost everything. The only reason I didn't lose everything on that one game was because I had the files from the first day. Yeah, it was the ones from the second day that were bad. If I mixed that up, I'm sorry. Not being very clear today. But yeah, the ones that were bad set me to a brand new game. They would upload, and then it was a fresh game save. Works great. Well, maybe when I'm in Mexico, I'll try it out. I just need to acquire... I gotta find the cleaner. That's the only problem. Everything else I'll have access to. Just gotta find that cleaner. And I'll set it out. And I'll try to catch the roaches. So does the mayonnaise attract them? Is that the goal? Well, I mean, you can do that, man. I'm sure people will be there to watch. Either way, you're still streaming what you want to, right? I think you can use any cleaner. Might have to leave a little, do you just leave it out in like a little cup or something? How do you use it? The fact that a roach can survive a nuke is insane. How would it survive a nuke if it gets blown up? That is a genuine question. Man, I'm so excited when I get off stream to trim the living shit out of my facial hair. This is way too much. It is unkempt and it looks horrible. How often are we nuking tarantulas? Or not tarantulas, sorry. Cockroaches. I want to see this tested. The mayo is what makes them eat the cleaner. The alcohol is what makes it impossible to distinguish the difference. Okay. Good to know, man. Good to know. So you can just put it out in a little cup and they'll eat it. Yeah, they survived the radiation, not the big boom. That's under... after he said that, I gave it some consideration, and, you know, that does make sense. I can see that. Holy shit, I don't want to see my mustache. Oh, I see. It binds the two and then evaporates. And then it just looks like mayo. What the frig is this song? Good question. This is... Oh, this is Moo Moo Meadows. From Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But it's the Wii Moo Moo Meadows. I don't know if that makes it different or not. That's just what the playlist says. My dad can afford a computer, but he said all the really nice ones cost too much. It's cheaper to build one. I don't know if... Actually, nowadays, that might not be the case. The computers are extremely expensive right now, in general, so that's fair. That's really fair. I don't blame him for that at all. Yeah, that was her, buddy. The old Moo Moo Meadows. I knew I recognized it, but I didn't know from where. Time to start Irish dancing? Nah, man. Then I won't have enough. I won't have enough energy for the cubage. Shout out Cubivore. Maybe one day I'll go back and actually finish that game, but that got boring, man. I didn't like it. It was fun for a while, but the end of it just was not that fun. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm not excited for the vacation is the fucking roaches. Last time I was there, I saw probably 4 or 5 at the resort. But they weren't quite as big as the ones in the Cancun area, which made me feel better. Those ones in the Cancun area are fucking massive, man. You're like, oh, I want to go on a fun vacation. Roach. You get fucking roached, man. Keep that thing away from me. Keep your hands to yourself, you little fuck. Just bring a nuke with you? Yeah, that'll clear customs. No problem. Know why there isn't a roach Pokemon? Because nobody likes roaches. Yeah, but there's Garbodor. Does anybody like garbage? I am surprised now that you say that, though, that there isn't a roach Pokemon. Is there actually nothing that takes any sort of, inspiration from a roach? 5,000 current phase encounters, by the way. Yo, shout out the 1% Psyduck. Let's go. I used to want to travel because Canada is known for beer. I wanted to travel other places with a drinking reputation. Well, why? You said used to. Do you not want to now? And if so, why not? 2 1% Psyducks, please. Give me one with shiny frame. I'll like eat your ass, I swear. Is Buzzswole not a roach? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely uncertain. Maybe there is a Roachimon. But now that you say it, he could be. I don't know. Dude. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I knew I should have trimmed my beard before stream. Every time I look down, I just can focus on this. And it is the bane of my existence, man. Okay, so he's a fly. Is that what we're... He's a fly? He's a mosquito? What is he? The girl white Pokemon is a roach, though? The girl white Pokemon is a roach. What does that mean? Oh, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I don't even know where it is. I can just half-ass see it. I just ripped out a hair that wasn't even the right one. It's over, bro. It's over. What do you mean? That is also what I'm wondering. God, these fishing encounters take 82 years. Dude, this can't be real. I just can't get that fucking hair. I can't grab it. But every time I'm looking right now and I can see it right fucking here. And of course this camera isn't close enough to find it. It's over. It's over, man. What made you leave, Pokemon? Happy to see you here for stream 140, Mike. What's going on, man? great to have you here once again. Hopefully your day is going splendid. Oh, I've heard the name. I'm not familiar with Pheromosa, but I've heard the name. Mike is sad. No, why is Mike sad, man? That's not how it should be. Okay, one on each side. Yeah, that one I moved. We're good. That one was easy. This other one, fleeting. Like, why can't I just push it down? Oh. You know what? I'll take that. Nah, I can still see it. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, Pokemon. Yeah, it sounds like not the best situation. Yeah, both of those fucking hairs popped up again. This is why we shave, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a roach inspired. I mean, to be fair, I don't think many Pokemon nowadays are directly anything. I think a lot of them are just inspired. Don't know a friend, but they kept postponing for a couple hours and then no response anymore. Well, I mean, it could be something personal that they just don't want to get into. But I mean, either way, not disclosing that with you is pretty unfortunate. I'm sorry, man. One-sided friendships or one-sided situations and friendships are not ideal. I wish better for you. I just sneezed. Someone must be talking about me? Is that like a superstition? That if you sneeze every time someone talks about you? I've never heard that before. I'm not gonna lie. That's not surprising though. I've never heard half the shit you guys tell me. Really? Okay. I'm surprised I've never heard that before. I know, like, step on a crack, you break your mother's back. Heard that one a lot. Who needs friends anyway? I'm gonna become a recluse? Hey, man, friends are good to have. Friends are good to have. Take it from somebody who doesn't have many. There's a lot of value in having friends. And not just ones that you have, but ones that you spend time with. But I am kind of a hypocrite, honestly, because I don't spend much time with many friends. I do have friends that would spend time with me. Is a native teaching? So I'm surprised the world believes that. A native teaching? What do you mean by that? I don't know if I was taught to sneeze. Jokes aside, I am curious what you mean. Dude! Oh, I found it. Practicing some piano for a while. Now you're back. Nice. Happy to have you back, dude. How was the piano practice? How'd you enjoy it? And there's always one at the end. When people are talking about you, your ears ring or you sneeze. Oh, I see. Like it's a native, I see what you mean by native teaching. Okay, yep, I understand. I understand exactly what you mean. Maybe we, just adopted that from you guys. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Those aren't the kind of people you want to be around. You want to be with people that empower you, that lift you up. And you want to do that with friends as well. People who just take, and take are not the kind you should be surrounding yourself with. Congrats on learning a new song, dude. That's awesome. What song is it? Would I know it? Then they're leeches, not friends. Exactly. I agree. 100%. It didn't happen to miss a white chocolate starfish. Now, did I? No, not today. We have seen no shinies yet, unfortunately. With that being said, though, I'm hoping we find something. We got about an hour left on stream. Yeah, I can imagine that would be pretty sad. I know how that can feel. I mean, it was different for me because I was forcefully moved out of Canada when I was a kid, and I didn't see all my friends for a year. But yeah, I can imagine how sad that was for you, and I'm sorry you went through that. I always heard that when your nose itches, someone's coming to visit, but I think that your nose just itches because it itches. I would agree. My nose itches a ton. In fact, today my nose was itching so much at work. Yet nobody visited. I don't know. Maybe they did, and I just didn't know. You never know. Okay, yeah, I've probably heard it before, but yeah, you're right. I don't know it by name. Did the cartel abduct you, Billin? No, but we did have some interesting run-ins with the cartel. Not directly, but there were some times where we saw the Federales raid shop owners on 5th Avenue in Playa del Carmen. And it was pretty crazy. Oh, you can play Fear Elise? Nice! That's a beautiful song. I love that song. But no cartel abductions. Just witnessed some kind of scary stuff before. But that kind of stuff made me not scared of it, because you realize that they're not there for you. Oh, thanks for the luck, Psych. I appreciate that. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Was the cartel the dad joke, or was the could you play for me screamo the dad joke? Hey, heck yeah, for almost hitting that like goal. When you do check my drawing in Discord, just know that it's a physical drawing digitalized, so I'm actually using something that's more stressful on my hand. Okay, I will note that. In fact, it's been noted, and I will take that into account when I do look at it. Could you play for me? Because Für Elise is German for Elise. Now, I'm totally gonna ruin this, and you're gonna hate me for it. But you're Mike. You're not Elise. That's my confusion. That's where I'm really getting flustered here. Paper is just a jumbled mess of lines. Oh, because when it digitized, it picked up the lines on the paper, you mean? Or do you mean like from where stuff was erased and then drawn and then erased and then drawn? Probably the latter, I would imagine. Oh, instead of Furley. I get you. Okay, that's funny. See, I'm gonna suggest a potential way to even level up that joke. You could say like, hey Screamo, could you play for me instead? Is that better? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that would really hit. I think that might have gotten a giggle. Aside from me, because it was funny. Lines on the paper correlate to what I want to do, so there's no lines to color or more. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm sure I'll understand more when I check it out. What's up, Cacti? How you doing? I'll take it! Man, He didn't like my take. That's sad. I thought Mike was really gonna jive with me on that. But I get it. You die on that hill. Had enough of that today, Cacti? Felt ready to sit down and hit the hay? Get that blue light out of your eyes? I love the world just blindly assumes that Americans speak English. American is a hodgepodge of languages. I just call it American. People hate me for that, but I don't care. I mean, that's fair. Not to mention, there's two, what do you call those fucking things? The languages a country speaks. Official languages, I guess, of the country, and one of them's Spanish, no? Not to mention, of course, there is a multitude of other ones as well. New joke? Alright, what do you got? What do you got, Mike? Picture of the paper in on Discord, but I'll send it in a few minutes. Okay, cool, and then I'll have a comparison. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I was on Twitch today because I'm trying to be there with chatters rather than trying to be somebody in the Pokemon community. Friendly connection means a lot. Hey, man. As long as you're chilling, you got all day to spread yourself around on the internet. Put yourself where you want to be. Oh, shit. This is a banger. So detective questions a suspect for a hit and run. The detective looks at his record and says, I see you were convicted for manslaughter. Must have been one hell of a joke. Okay, hold up. Hold up, give me a second here. Man's laughter. Oh, fucking man's laughter. That's good. Oh yeah, Jettison got it too. Fuck yeah. I had to think about that for a sec. I was like, manslaughter, manslaughter, manslaughter. Reading it. Man's laughter. Boom. I'm sorry to hear that, Ace. That's not good. Well, I don't know. Say some kind words to it. Maybe that'll cheer it up. What do you think? I reckon it would. Hey, I appreciate that. I hope you come with some good car news as well. We'll see you on Sunday. Take it easy. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. And hopefully we'll catch you then. Why is that emoji design showing when I do that emoji? What do you mean? The emoji design. Hey, no worries, Ben. Happy to see you here, dude. What kind of turnover? But pops it out as the one I intend. Bro, I don't know. Blueberry turnover? Nice, dude. How is it? Do you heat that up or do you eat it at like room temperature? Yeah, there are a bunch of Benjamins that that watch the stream. I think that's like our most common name on the stream is Benjamin. So Benjaminians it is. Benjaminians it is. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, just another weird quirk of YouTube's UI, I guess, especially for live streams. Where's Benjamin Davis? Dude, Benjamin Davis is always in the shadows. You talk about him and he'll be like, he'll give a little hi thing, or he'll just show up every once in a while. You never know. But bro works like a motherfucker, so I mean, I really don't blame him. I'm surprised he ever tunes into stream, honestly. From what I know, he's quite busy. Bro's the ultimate lurker. Gotta respect him. Yeah, a lot of the time when you talk about him, he's just like, "Yeah, by the way, I was here. Hi." Hey, man. One thing I like to look at, and I use it as a positive thing. The world will go on without me. And that means when you leave something, oftentimes you'll come back, it'll be similar to what it was before. And that makes me feel good. If that makes other people feel good, well, I mean, I guess that's up to them. I'm with you, Ace. You gotta respect the guy. We love Benjamin Davis around here. I do be smart and big brain. Wow. How big is your cranium exactly? What about the others? There's Benjamin, I think it's like underscore dud. Or like Benjamin DUD, something like that. There's Benjamin Davis. There's you. I'm sure there's other Benjamins. Well, those are the three I can think of off the bat. I mean, in a smaller community, it's not often you see doubles of names, to be fair. Hey, take her easy, Jettison. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, enjoy yourself, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you back on Sunday. Peace out. That's valid, Ace. I mean, when it's just Benjamins, how do you remember them by anything other than Benjamin? I should invent something so no one dies. That would be great, except once you invent that, then the government will kill you, because then you're going to, I guess, nullify the use of a lot of the things that they make money off of. I guess as long as you use it before they kill you, though. If it makes you unmurderable, you might be onto something, man. Ah, he's not here, so he can't be offended. Or you mean the one here? Yeah, it's the internet. Can't remember them all. What if they're all maxing? It better not be. I don't like alts around here. I'm trying to keep up with the people, and I don't mean a thing, but when people welcome me or ask where I've been, it means... Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, bro. Okay, thank you for clarifying. We're an army. A strong army. The government is already killing you. It's called labor. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't get me started. Ban incoming for the alt maxers being mentioned. Retirement age is 92 now. Yeah, we should be flipping those numbers. Retirement age is 29. I should be aging out soon. What would you do other than punch it? There's no option, bro. Bro, I don't even consider a pension. Not in the slightest. To me, a pension doesn't exist. I don't know. Hard to say, Benjamin. Next thing we know, he's gonna pop out with a 50 gifted. Like, nah, man, it's me. I'm fucking with you. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Lick it, twist it, bop it, punch it, insert it, wash it, dry it. Hey, just joking. I'm Mike. Nice to meet you. Mike, what have you been doing today, man? What have you been getting up to? This has got to be Mario Galaxy music, right? Yep. Observation Dome. Knew it.
Knew it.
Why'd you get angry at work? What happened? I got angry at work today, but it was because I did that to me. I gotta fucking wash it. I cleaned it twice, and then I took my bandage off, and then it broke open after I took the bandage off. Not a happy boy about that. In fact, I'm kind of peeved. Why would they spit on the floor? What the fuck? Also, working in a museum is cool. That's awesome. How do you enjoy that? Well, you could always blur it out. But I understand either way, Ace. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Get out of here. Man. For a guy who loves his facial hair so much, it really pisses me off. That's what they do to Goyim? I don't know what that means. I'll need you to clarify if you can. Hey, that's good. Kitty is exercising being cute and small. And exercising its free will. There are states that have mandatory DNA tests at birth? I didn't know that. That's interesting. How many? Why would they do that? That's so fucking rude. I don't understand. What's the motivation there? It's a good thing? Why is it a good thing? At least 3, it's new? How new? Like the last couple of months? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that. But, I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad thing at all. Dude, quit popping out of nowhere. Popping out from nowhere, rather. Yeah, I agree. That'd be pretty shitty to have to pay child support when it's not even your child, but that's not something you know because you trusted the person you had the child with, right? It has to happen when they grow up being told they are the chosen people. It was a group from Hadistic community in my country. It's just who they are and what they do. Well, that's shitty. And you just have to put up with that? I mean, surely you give them shit, right? There's a disease in Houston right now, and from what I've seen, people on YouTube, it's really bad. What kind of disease? That's also not good. And when you say it's really mad, what does that entail? This goes unnecessarily hard. What is this? Oh, it's from Smash Bros. Brawl. Nice. I raised my voice, but then they call you anti-Semitic. With the current police climate, not much recourse, unfortunately. The guy told him to quit it, and only then they behave. Fucking fuck, eh? I don't know what to say about that. That's not good. That's not good, man. At least you got to raise your voice at him, though. No, that's not a shiny slowpoke. I wish it was. But no, it is that one's pretty dark. If you're trying to recognize the shiny slowpoke, it's basically like a pastel pink, so it doesn't have as much like deep richness in the color, if that makes sense. They got like a bunch of acne on their face. What's it called? You should send me some info about this. I'd like to look into it. Glad most of the stuff's behind glass. If they spit on our collection, it would have shoved them. No shit. I mean, I'd have a hard time not doing that. Even spitting on the glass. Like, I'm the kind of person to be like, well, fuck you. Now you're cleaning it up. Here's the cleaner. Here's the rag. Do it. But, of course, you can't do that, so... Yeah, live and let be, right? Live and let be. But either way, that's fucking terrible that they come in thinking they can act that way. Oh, shit. 6,000 current phase encounters, which is nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Man, I'm gonna spend so much of my life doing fishing encounters. If I can't speed them up, I don't know what I'll do. I'm gonna see, actually. Hey, Google. Is there any way to guarantee a fishing encounter or speed it up in Pokemon FireRed or LeafGreen? Let's see. Are you sure that sticky hold or suction cups work in the Kanto games, FireRed and LeafGreen, or do they only work in the Hoenn games, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Oh yeah, and then it says they only work in Emerald, of course. Yeah, I'm not gonna sweet scent on the water, so I don't know what to do then, other than just take it and deal with it. It's tough of me, or sorry, it's tough for me. I know not to think of a group of people as one thing, but every interaction with those groups is terrible and condescending. Lots of school kids visit from all over the country and other countries too, but it's always them and Asian groups that cause a ruckus. Yeah, it's shitty. I mean, I get you. You don't want to draw a conclusion about people. But it's tough when you see repeated actions from the same people. It just becomes your own truth, right? And it's not easy to navigate that, because you don't want to be a bad guy. But that's also your lived experience, which I think it's only fair to acknowledge as well, right? Love it! Road to Viridian City from Pallet Town. The Smash Bros. Brawl version? I didn't know they had that. Is that on one of the Pokemon? What would it be? Like a stadium? What do you call those? Okay. What a masterpiece, man. Thank you for sending that to me, Pokehunts. I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, take her easy, Az. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And, yeah, I appreciate you being here. If we're lucky, we'll see you on Sunday. Ah, man, I gotta check console 13 because that shit looks dark. But I think there's almost a zero chance that that's shiny. Okay, one sec. Hooks, yeah. It is super dark, but it is not a shiny. I just watched the replay to make sure. I hate that. I hate that so much. The saturation just does not do me any favors. Ooh, a 1% Psyduck. Well, it could be the HDMI, it could be the AV cable, or it could be the AV to HDMI converter. Any of those three could be the culprit, and frankly, I'm not sure, but I could also swap some cables around if I was really keen to find out. I'm frankly just not that concerned. I just deal with it, because I have a bunch that show slightly different colors. But yeah, if I were you, I would swap the HDMI cables and then swap the AV cables and see, or I guess whichever one changes first will be the right one, but see what makes a difference and go from there. Well, it's not go from there, then you figured it out. It's that simple. Ooh, 1% Slowpoke. Finally, come on, let's... Oh. Console 32 is doing me goddamn dirty right now, man. There we go. We finally hooked something. Did the chat die or something? Nah, man, today's just a slow day. Just a very slow day on stream. It happens. It is what it is. But I have noticed streams have been slower in the past couple weeks. It's just kind of how the algorithm does sometimes. I had like 10 streams in a row that all broke 1K, and then they kind of just dwindled down from there. I'm sure I could do something to influence it a little bit, but I don't know what yet. Hey man, one of these days I will catch the algorithm and it will do me well. I had one stream that got like almost 9K once, which was pretty cool. I had another one a couple months ago that got like 4,000, which was neat, but yeah, it is what it is, man. I gotta quit slacking on videos and stuff. I like totally quit working on shorts again, which I shouldn't have done. I'm sure that would help as well. But yeah, like in fairness, we've only got 6 people here right now, so I'm not surprised. A lot of the people who watch me regularly don't tend to chat, from what I've noticed. Yeah, I get it though. When I watch live streams, I don't really I don't know. I don't really tend to chat much either. If I'm like talking about something I'm super interested in, then I will. But otherwise, a lot of the time I'm just there sitting and listening. But I don't really have the attention span to watch live streams for too long either. I much prefer to watch a long form video for an hour. But yeah, no, I get it. And there's only so much you can do. Sometimes YouTube throws you a bone, sometimes it doesn't. Interacting is half the fun. Who else do you trauma dump to? Therapist? Pathetic. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. At least if it's someone random person on the internet, there's no repercussions. Can't put you on any sort of psych hold. It's yeah, a lot more advantageous to do so, I think. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go for about a half hour longer today, and then I'm gonna call it a little 3-hour stream today. I do kind of want to. Actually, what time does the sun set? Probably sets. Yeah, I think it sets soon enough that I might not be able to. I was gonna say I'd like to go out on a little walk, but I still don't think the sun sets late enough to allow that. Let me see what it looks like outside. I'm not familiar. Oh, wow. Holy fuck. Right now would be a good time to go, but I don't want to leave that early. We'll see. If it's still up and nice when I end, then I'll go. If not, then I won't. Is it just me, or does it feel super awkward when someone flirts with you while streaming? Yeah, it does. I don't really like it that much. I like when I get compliments, but if someone's straight up flirting, that's weird. Thirsty Discord kittens are a widespread issue. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's a compliment, but at the same time, it's like, man, you know I'm here to live stream. I don't need that. Not to mention, I mean, I have a partner. Like, that doesn't seem to compute when I say that to people sometimes, and it's like, man, are you purposefully just being pushy? Are you not listening? What is the issue here? But yeah, I don't like that. It's generally just uncomfortable. I imagine you feel the same way, hey, Pokehunts? Hey, Mr. Scouter, welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Appreciate you being here. What's going on? Yeah, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. There's definitely been quite a lot of time and effort and stuff that went into making it. That's right, Mike. 100% real hardware. No emulators. Not here. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to let me know, and I'd be happy to answer anything I can for you. I low-key feel like I just skipped a shiny horsey. Hold up. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm dumb to think so. Yeah, you know, it's the one way I could consider being able to complete a shiny Professor Oak Living Dex challenge while still maintaining a job and like somewhat of a life. Just required a ton of GameCubes, that's all. Even then, we're 2.5 years in, 1.85 million encounters deep, and I've only got 2 badges. So, it's a good thing I went with 32, but sometimes I feel like it's genuinely not enough. But having more is not the answer either. Yeah, it's weird, man. That's a crazy thing to do on the internet. I don't know why people would do that. Shiny Pokéhunts is putting it down, man. Yo, Ven, happy to see you here. Welcome into the stream, my guy. How you doing? Hope you're having a splendid day so far. Great to have you back, man. Anything cool going on today? Good, thank you, thank you. Found my cat chilling in the sink. Nice, dude. Your cat found an elite place to chill out. In the sink. Did they fit comfortably in the sink, or were they kind of like squished up to the edges in it? Is it a circular sink or a square sink? I guess there could be a different shape of sink, but I haven't seen one in a while that wasn't circular, rectangular, or square. Circular! Oh, that's even better. So they're probably all curled up to the shape of it. Are your DMs open? You can send me something. You could also just send it to the Discord if you'd like. That is a possibility as well. Would you ever consider pissing in the sink? I do have a wife. That is true. That is very true. Would I consider pissing in the sink? I have pissed in sinks. It's just what it is. I have pissed in sinks. Just type the word Discord. You don't even need a exclamation. Yeah, just type the word Discord and you're good to go, buddy. Is it better to piss in the sink than to sink and piss? I would say so. In not Discord? I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, dude, have you never pissed in the sink, Pokéhunts? Sometimes it's the only option, and you've got to just let it out in the sink, man. I've pissed in sinks because of the convenience, but the musk stays. I don't know what's in your piss, man, but my musk never stayed. Oh, okay, so if you go into the description of the video and find my link tree, you can click there and join the Discord through that, or you can use the link in my bio as well. It'll be a link tree link for both, I imagine. The bio might have Discord directly, but yeah, YouTube blocks links from working in live streams while they're live. It's annoying, but I also get it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, when you piss in the sink, you gotta rinse it down after. You can't just piss in it and leave it. Run a bit of water after. Chase it all down, man. only go to the bathroom once a day, so even when I had family members share a bathroom with, I didn't really care. You only go to the bathroom once a day? What? Dude, that's wild. That could not be me. I go to the bathroom probably... 5 to 7 times a day? Sometimes more? That's what I'm saying, Mike. Like, I'm going a lot. I'd be hydrated as well, though. I feel you, man. Hey, Danny Jackson. Happy to see you here in the stream. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to pop in. Appreciate you being here. Still resetting for your Squirtle. 11,502 Game Boys. Damn, dude. That's got to be like weeks of hunting at this point, hey? Like consistent hunting for weeks. I hope you get that thing soon. Best of luck to you. Sent in Pokemon Pets in Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Yo, that's a cute kitty, bro. He's just chilling, alert, sink dwelling. I gotta check out Ace's. Wait, it's not in here. Yeah, I guess I don't have too much longer on the stream, so I'll pay attention. Hey, thanks, Jack. I appreciate that, buddy. Best of luck on the course. Hit an eagle for me. Not a literal eagle. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Have a good one. Just but your body doesn't have to go to the bathroom that much? That's crazy. I don't got a choice, man. Your name is Casca? Like after Cascada? Also like to sleep in the litter box too, which is weird. Damn. That's an unfortunate one. But hey, the litter has it has that texture, man. The litter's got that golden bed texture. Can you blame her? Yo, Captain Wi-Fi Mar with the 5 months as a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, get some W's for Captain down below. Who's this cutie patootie? That's you. That's you, and you know it. You know it all too well. No, from the anime Berserk? Okay, I am wholly unfamiliar. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know what? I trust you. I really do. Not with my life, but I trust what you're saying. Why do I not recognize that, that name? Oh yeah, you just don't really chat too much, Wi-Fi Mar. You mostly watch my Minecraft stuff. Interesting. Or at least that's what you've mostly chatted on anyway. Well, happy to see you here. And I appreciate you continuing to watch for so long. I love berserking in chess. What does berserking in chess entail? What does that mean to you, Sir Mike? Here, one sec. I gotta go ask Jan a quick question here. I'll be right back. And yes, Minecraft will come back. I just have not been in my Minecraft kick recently. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Music's perfect for fishing? What's the music? Oh, fuck. Pump it up. Yeah. Hit it. Ooh. So yeah, I am going to go right once the stream hits the 3-hour mark today because I do have to go to the grocery store. When you're playing an online tournament in Lycus, you can go berserk mode, you get the normal time control, but if you beat your opponent, you get higher points for it. Oh, that's cool. Fuck yeah. Wait, half the normal time. You get half the normal time? If Billen did a 24-hour stream shiny hunting, he might just get all the shiny mons. Man, if it was that easy, I would have done 24-hour streams already. Believe me, I would have been on it. I'm gonna check out this wild fox. What the fuck? Where did you find that wild fox? That is crazy, dude. What the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. That is the cutest thing I've seen all day. So if it's each 1 minute, I only get 30 seconds against 1 minute, but if you win, you get a higher reward. Okay, so you risk the time to have the potential upside. That's pretty cool. You left your front door open and a fox wandered into your house. Come check it out. Yeah. That's what I mean. Why would it choose that? But come here. I'll show you. Bro just sent this on my Discord. It just walked into his house. Kinda doesn't. You know? That does look a little sus. Yeah. That's also very small. Yeah, that's too small. I don't know, man. Yo, Biggie, welcome on in. Happy to see you here, bro. How you doing today? Appreciate you tuning into the stream. Collecting Pokemon in real life. Yeah, man, we're just chilling. I got about 15 minutes left on stream because I have to head out to the grocery store. I gotta get some sunscreen and prep for my vacation because there's a sale on it. And then I need food. What? The fuck's a bean salad, bro? That sounds fucking mid. Fuck you. Don't say that. Bro, backdoor friendly is a crazy way to say that. How long will you be gone, Billen? I'll be gone for 12 days. I'm leaving the 24th of May, and I'll be back the 4th of June. And I will be live, laugh, loving my best life in the CSL. There's a sale on vacation? Sign me up. Well, I did actually get my vacation on a sale. It's funny you say that. Yeah, it was like a $400 US discount that was sent to my inbox from the company that I vacation, or the resort company that I often vacation with. And then I also got a sale on flights. I did get a sale entirely. It was pretty cool. It's like 5 streams. Fuck me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll be missing. Well, I fly out on the Sunday, so I'll miss that stream. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Sunday. And then Tuesday again. Yeah. Like a green bean casserole? Nah, she's talking like a 6-bean medley mixture with some other shit. Yeah, I think like you were vegan and if you really needed protein. Nah, just mix protein powder with fucking like tuna. Yeah, tuna and protein powder. Nah, it works. Try it, trust me. It's delicious. Where am I going? I'm going to Cabo San Lucas. Good old Baja California del Sur. I guess it's not del Sur, it's just California Sur. Which I am kind of ashamed of because the last vacation Dude, I am. Oh yeah, because I gotta be that fucking guy. The guy who...
Everybody go to Cabo.
It is... Well, no, this vacation was not cheap. That's true. Yeah, no, well, yeah, Dominican's definitely cheaper. But yeah. Yeah, if you want a kick-ass, all-inclusive vacation, go to Cabo San Lucas. It is like... I've been to the Cancun side of Mexico. I lived there, actually. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Cabo, and that's literally it for tropical places. But of those 3, I definitely prefer Cabo. I mean, you've been to 2 of those. What do you prefer, Jamaica or Cabo? For the humidity, you mean? Yeah, but the water in Jamaica was mid. Yeah, if I saw that, I'd have a different opinion. But the water in Montego Bay is cloudy. Everyone says that, bro. You can't swim in Cabo. Bitch. You can. There are many places to swim in Cabo. It's just not like Cancun where you can go to any part of the fucking sea and hop in. Like, and frankly, you'd have to be pretty fucking stupid to do that anyway. If you look at the 10-foot waves coming up on the shore from Cabo Bay and you go in it, and I'll do it anyway, bro. As long as you can get out far enough before the wave hits, you're fine, to be fair. You just have to get far enough out. If you try to swim out and then the wave starts to come, you're gonna get caught in the riptide. So as long as you can time it, and then if you wanted to get out, you could always just swim. You could swim west down the bay until you reach a safer part. Right? You wouldn't die in the process. Yeah, that's fair. What? Yeah, well, I mean, the odds of them dying when they do it are just really high, right? Yeah, but the risk is that the person who's drowning will take the person down with them. The water isn't the risk for the lifeguard. Well, it could be both, depending on the day. No, I agree. Sometimes those waves in Cabo are fucking insane. Like, they are huge, and they are aggressive. I hope we see another wild sea turtle. Dude, we're gonna be there for almost 2 weeks. We ought to see at least one jumping stingray. Well, we just gotta sit on the beach at, like, 7 p.m. and just wait to hear their belly flops. You can swim anywhere if you're brave enough. Yeah, you can swim until you can't. Yeah, you can swim anywhere once, including battery acid or lava. My shorts algorithm keeps showing me Bondi Beach TV show clips. What is that? Oh, it's Australia? Was that like Love on the Beach type shit? Okay. Not familiar. Feel like I'm not seeing messages? Same? What do you mean? Anything I'm talking about now, I'm just talking to Jan, that's why. Lava doesn't actually hurt you, it's just a mindset. Test that and get back to me. Please don't. The TV, it's a show where you see the work of lifeguards on Bondi Beach. Deadass? It's just watching lifeguards? There's that many people doing dumb shit and getting... I guess there's, like, people getting stung by stingrays and stuff, but that's surprising to me that you can make a TV show out of that. I got a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna get stung by a jellyfish when we go in May. I keep seeing people posting about the jellies. I mostly want to see one. If I get stung by one, but I also see one, that's a net win for me. As long as I don't get stung in the fucking face. If I get stung in the face, I'll be pissed. People get stung, people fall off cliffs, people get drunk or swept in the water, also perverts. On the beach. Being like, yo, let me eat your ass on the beach. I don't know, I don't think people say that. Well, they do, but I don't think they say that on the beach. It's a crazy urge. Oh, you're a, you're a jellyfish sting lover, are you? That sounds a little hectic, a little chaotic, a little crazy, a little wild. Just gotta piss on the sting and you're good. That's what they say, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. I joked about trying it on Jan when we were in Jamaica. She got stung by a jellyfish. Maybe at Moon Beach? What's Moon Beach? Mount Moon's best friend. Guys take advantage of waves to accidentally put their hands on women's panties. Bro. I gotta be real though. That's gotta take a lot of coordination when you're getting pushed through a wave to casually just like grab someone's wiener. What? Oh yeah, no shit. It's not just weird, it's a crime. Like a wave happens, so you're just like, oh, I'm gonna flip your bean. What? What the fuck? Like that's not how that's supposed to work, bro. Moon Beach is a nude beach? Where? Just spit your drink out? Hopefully not right on your screen or keyboard or anything. There's also a topless section, so guys taking inappropriate pictures. Well, in fairness, when you're in public and you have your top off, that's just... I'm not saying it's right. It's not right. But it's a risk that you have to understand you're taking being in public with your top off. Because in public areas, you are subject to photography. At least, I don't know about in Australia, but I mean, technically here, I think, right? In Rhode Island? Ah, good old Quahog. Do you go there sometimes, or what? Whip the old ween out in the sand. Free the female nipple. I love the specificity. Has to be the female nipple. I get that. I don't need to see a man nip. Well, yeah, that's fair. It is already free. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, free the female nipple. Yeah, it's true. You could legally walk around town with your tits out. Which is crazy. Oh, yeah, but if you went to a swimming pool, you could. I like that. I'm sure it doesn't get used, though. A pool. Yeah, that never gets used. Imagine being on a motorcycle with no shirt on. Well, I can't imagine having a 35 IQ. It's kind of tough. In Europe, they pass something where the females don't need to wear tops. That's W. Whip them titties out. Let's see what you got. Of course, no homo. Yeah, that's fair. Fulguro baboon. Do people still delude themselves into thinking multiple consoles is full odds? Well, that's an opinion. But, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and mine doesn't look like yours. I mean, that's fair. I mean, feel that way if you wish, but 1 in 8,192 is 1 in 8,192, my friend. And, I don't think you can mathematically dispute that. Now, I've been doing this challenge for 2.5 years with these consoles, and I'm still only at Gym 2. So I fail to see the cheat, you know? What's that? Bro, it couldn't be me. I only ever hunted on 4 at the minimum, and that... Bro, that sucked. That sucked. I used to run 4 consoles all the time. By hand, and that sucked. That was really not fun. You should be able to walk around nude. Why are we hiding people's body? Because nobody needs to see my saggy left nut. Frankly, I think that's the crux of it all. No, they don't need to see it, Jan. You don't even need to see it. It's for a social study, no hate intended. Okay. While I can accept you saying that, when one says, do people still delude themselves into thinking multiple consoles is full odds, you gotta understand the connotation that you're providing with that sentence, right? Because you're then concluding that I would be deluding myself if I agreed with that. And mathematically, it just is. It's not delusion. Know what I mean? The connotation's there either way. But, yeah, if you do mean that, and there's no hate intended, I do appreciate that. Is that a Billy Bob alt? I mean, given the profile picture, you never know. Could be old Leba Beau, and it's his social experiment. I don't smell the Quebecois through the screen, though. I'm not, it's not giving croissant. So I don't know. Only 4 likes till the goal's reached? Bro, it's... Oh, wait, never mind, that's right. We're at 34 now. I was gonna say, it's been at 26 for forever. It's not going up. But, it's going up. Smuckness do be French-coded. Hey, Billy Bob knows it, man. Billy Bob knows it. I think I'm just about at that 3-hour mark, fellas. Yeah, we're at that time. I'll do a few more encounters, and then I am going to call it for the day. Because I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. Yo! Fucking do that, dude. And... it's a problem. You're not going to be able to go to Cabo if you're going to burp that much. I'd be lucky, dude. Last time you threw up within like 5 hours of being there. You've been up for closer to 35 hours. So because you're up for a long time, you get to release your food the wrong way? I did not make you chain smoke cigarettes, and I did not make you drink 17 drinks. Well, just because I'm asking for cigarettes doesn't mean you have to smoke them. No, bro. Okay, well, that's on you. Hey, that is ironic. I appreciate you being here, Az. I am just about to head out today. I got a couple more encounters I'm going to do, but thanks for coming back, man. Human body is an amazing thing and should be celebrated and admired until you see my left nut. That is not something that should be celebrated. That is an atrocity. You like it? Oh, yes.
Be proud of how unique you are.
Fair enough, fair enough. Happy to see you back, Jonesy. I am doing just a couple more encounters, and I will be gone for the day after that. But I do appreciate you coming on back, my friend. W Jack, bro. Or not Jack, W Mike. Jesus Christ, Jack isn't here. Jan sounds like a hawk screaming from across the room. Can you hear her? I think it's because you're yelling. Oh, it's all good, Jonesy. It's all good. I am cutting the stream just like a tiny bit short because I got some stuff I want to get done today, so.
It's mostly me, it's not you.
That's crazy that you can even vaguely hear her because she's pretty quiet for me. But rest assured, I'll be back Sunday, and if I'm feeling cheeky, maybe even Saturday, who knows. This is one of the first streams in a while with no shiny. Yeah, that's correct. Last one we got 2 shinies, and then well, yeah, and then the one before that we got the shiny Magikarp. But there was like 3 streams before that in a row where we got nothing as well. My volume wasn't up all the way. Hey, it happens, bro. It happens. Let me see if there's anybody whom I can redirect to. Customization, redirect. Boom. Yeah, we'll do one more encounter after this, and then I'm gonna call it, guys. Never heard this before. What is this? Mike's song? Super Smash Bros. Brawl? Yo, this is your shit, Mike. This is your shit, dude. Oh. Not mine, too funky. Fuck. Alright. I guessed and I was wrong, man. Yo, I didn't. This is a fucking crazy curl I got going on there. What the fuck? I don't know. I lost the beat. Let's go. And just like that, it appears we have been fucked over. Once again. Damn, man. Is this the 70s? No, this is Patrick. I don't know, bro. All I know is it's from Super Smash Bros. That's all I know. Yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me today. If I have some time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you might see me, because I do really like hunting here. I think this area is pretty damn cool. So, yeah, keep an eye out If you see me posting on the Discord or if you see the live, pop in. Otherwise, I mean, well, what's your other option? Live your fucking life, have a nap, eat some food, I don't know. With that being said, yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you don't know already, my name is Bill and Flange. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm usually a few hours early on the Sunday though, so keep that in mind. If you want to be as up to date as you can be, join the Discord and you'll get notifications when I go live regardless, because YouTube can be kind of spacey with that. With that being said, we're gonna raid out to aka Cornelius, hashtag Bill and Raid when we get there. Yeah, practice, peace, love, happiness. Take her easy. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.